Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Trying to get to it. Good timing on the quick out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nice.
It's called easy interception coverage.
The incompletion brings up a
Hey, he just decided to throw one hand up there like a clown. But it's easy interception coverage.
Quickly complete. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, the power run here.
Yeah, bye.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I love the aggressive nature of the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Zips moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Duggan. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd on early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, and they convert. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing.
Yeah, we tried you. We tried you.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
If it was an easy pick, why you ain't pick it? Yes, nigga. Don't give an honest answer.
It's Gillespie. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw it again. Now adjusting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Touchdown, Akron! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting worse.
What's it say?
Getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of
It
confidence.
is, but it's okay. It's not that loud. They can barely hear you. I gotta like put it to my ear to hear it on the low. Let's go. That was a good ass throw. Down. Close.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So that was a 6-play,
hey, you know who threw that? You know who threw that?
And the final 41 yards covered
You
by
see him? Yeah,
strike.
true. You see that last name?
All time.
Dante Duggan.
Set to kick it away.
That's you, man. Dante Duggan.
Returner will field
Sure
it and
is.
try to get some field position. He
Oh,
was
that's my
hoping
nigga
for
dog
something
right
a
there.
little more dynamic,
Double
but
G.
they get him on the ground at the 20.
My dog. My nigga last name is D-O-double-G.
Takes over in the
Man, quit with this
offense. We'll go
stupid ass
back.
formation.
How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it
What the
downfield
fuck?
for a huge
This
gain.
nigga should have picked this. This nigga just gonna fall, die.
Slippery slide.
What's wrong with you?
Ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
That wasn't even a good place.
Bulldogs.
And how about the
He could have
ball?
intercepted it. This nigga dove. But he should have jumped.
Big
Let me
time
see.
play, big time
Let me
throw.
see. No, let me see.
Runs underneath it, takes it to the house.
He,
Huge play for this
it's kind of a dove, dive jump.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Needed to time his jump up better. He was in good position.
And they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors.
Bitch ass niggas do push-ups.
Back to your game after we update the nation on this
Niggas out here doing.
Tennessee left little.
Y'all ain't got no weight room?
This version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember,
I mean, oh shit. Oh, there's no way this nigga just got caught. He's speed like a 93 or 4 or something. That nigga broke all them. He got caught by a white boy. Why he start jogging? He must have got tired. It's crazy. But
Jesse
I'm
looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline.
Got him. Got him.
I do want to hit him at the end.
Got him. They just stopped the linemen, not like linebackers or safeties or nothing.
That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter.
It's so stupid because if Mike or Hakim or somebody watching on the YouTube, they can only hear me. So I'm just laughing at all your reactions and shit. But it probably sound like I'm overreacting, but you the one making these overreactions, making me laugh every fucking play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground.
You're like, no.
Inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, shit.
Way to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
Well, this defense knew coming in, they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see
I'm like, there's no way he's going to get to that. I think he got to it so easily. Oh, my God. That was fucking scary. Yeah, that was definitely a pick. Yeah, probably a pick 6. It would have been tough to catch that nigga. That was fucking crazy. Unclick my view like this? What the fuck?
It's Duggan. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Referee
This is not happening.
It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have
It's happening.
just right with
It's happening. Yesterday is dead, yeah. Deontay is dead, yeah. Moment of silence. Enter Dante Duggan. Exit Deontay.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2.
He forgot about the tight end play.
And he'll haul it in and take it.
He hasn't seen it in a while. Thought you was on it too. You ran out there. What you say?
Getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that
Yeah, I see you run out there. I'm like, oh shit. This nigga didn't forget about it.
Like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That's what happened to me on that first drive when you ran that play with the post and the post corner. And I was about to stay with the post corner, but I seen the computer right there. I let it go, and then the computer just let you go too.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Oh, shit.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I needed that big-ass, long-ass fucking kickoff, though.
Here comes the Fresno State offense on the field.
It's not going to react to your woes because no one can hear you on the YouTube, so. That's up to you.
This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Calls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. But you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. And they did right there.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot.
That's a perfect throw.
Football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time.
That's my nigga Haddad.
The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Haddad.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Oh, it's a reverse.
This nigga running reverses and shit.
Away from one.
What's this, Pop Warner?
Way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I tell you what, I love the versatility of wide
What are you, the
receivers.
EC Chiefs?
Run the football in many different ways, but I like this. Get him going full speed in motion. He's already got all that speed built up, handle the football. He can shoot up 5 yards in a hurry, get you those critical yards you need to put you in better situations.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And
What'd you say?
the ball is picked off. Never really got
He said something about toast. My nigga Haddad.
What a nice
Haddad.
play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws
Wasn't
the
no
ball a
pass
little bit
interference.
lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls,
big.
go out and make some big plays.
That's because he was pressed. He was pressed. He thought he was beat. He was going to beat him.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored
Past 5 yards, you mean? Past 5 yards, you can't press a nigga. 5 yards.
This offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They
Hey, man,
understand
yesterday
the
is
situation
dead.
right now. They were
On the
jonesing on the
silence.
sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Run to the right.
To throw, it's Duggan.
Run
Here
to
he
the
goes,
left.
breaking the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, and he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's
I'm
not
about to
looking
mute
take
you.
off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Yeah, I should have housed that bitch, bro.
From the gun,
That nigga would have stayed in bounds. What the fuck? Coach your block, nigga.
Bates to tackle
Woodside.
with 31. It's a
That's
pickup
my
of
nigga
5
from
on the
Willoughby.
play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor
Raisins.
the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
You say something about
Halfway there on
craisins?
1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's run out of bounds,
So this
but
nigga's
he's
gonna
got
tackle me
enough
way
room
out of
to stay.
bounds? Alright.
Well, two things
All
I
right.
love by the quarterback on that play. One,
All
his
right.
ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No
He is
one's
built
open,
like
taking
that.
off and running. And 2, get out of bounds.
You're talking about
need
yourself,
to
man.
take
That's
a
you,
big hit.
Dante
Just
Duggan,
save
so-
yourself, save the body.
Whatever you say about him, you're saying about yourself.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Defense
both,
is about
actually.
energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more
It's
of
your
that.
full
Get the
name.
guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been
Oh,
safe
dug
for a
inside.
long, harder situation. Now it becomes an easier
Not you.
situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Wait, what?
Caught in the backfield, it's Gillespie. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a
I
first
could barely
down.
hear you and shit.
Well, we knew coming into
It be
this
sounding
game, this
serious.
offense was going to try and get this receiver involved
Right.
and get him
It be
moving.
sounding serious,
So here they
though.
are, just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown,
Right.
but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Akron. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's good D. That's good D. They're both there. They both was there.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The lone back's got it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
It's 4 of y'all standing around guarding nobody.
They'll move the chains.
And one hit the fucking tight end. Guard this nigga.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That pass is
It worked.
incomplete, and they're probably fortunate.
Slowed you down just enough.
On 3rd and long, trying
It's just
to
beginning.
completion here. And they can't
He
hook up on the
nervous.
big play, and
It's
that brings
raining.
up a
He
4th down.
nervous.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first
Y'all
half.
4
He's
and
already
1?
got over 100 yards, so why
Yeah,
not try
I'm
to
bad.
add to it and force this defense
You know, this
to
a big
prove that they can
game
cover
against
him. They
us.
did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's
Ain't
gonna
built
see
for
the
these
ball thrown his
moments.
way.
Oh, yeah, this house call.
On the return, it's Jamison. He gets a block.
My nigga.
Show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took
Good
a little
return, my
momentum
boy.
with him out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down.
Man.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2
That was set up
touchdown passes.
perfectly. He burnt the shit out that nigga, too.
On that last one, he was looking
But
for
it's
number
cool.
3.
Wow, that's interference. That's interference. Get out of here. Illegal contact. I'll take that too, but it was more like pass interference. It would have been like a 15-yard penalty, I think. I was throwing the ball to him, though.
Offense set on 1st down.
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at somebody else. It might have been that dude. I was looking at the running back I threw the ball to.
He's looking to throw it.
Oh, no, I ain't see that, but I believe it. They do that to me, too. Oh, my God. Anytime you bump a receiver a little bit as a defender, they be calling that shit on you. But the computer can bump the shit out of you, though.
They become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Jesus. You throwing some terrible balls, Dante. Come on.
Now on second down. He wants to throw it again.
That nigga flipped that bitch. I don't think I've ever seen him before. That was hard.
And heavy tackle on the tight end.
Little flipper.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Looking for a man. It's Duggan. On the run, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
No.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's going to pass. He wants to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
My nigga Haddad again.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking for a man. It's Duggan. Using his legs to buy some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. He's loose. He's at the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Oh, you're the joker now. You joker me. Don't you joker me. It is crazy.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
My girlfriend here.
He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gillespie. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And it's no good. He missed it.
Wasn't you, man.
Well, everybody in the
I couldn't even hear what you said. What you say?
Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
I can hear you saying something.
Fresno State offense onto the field.
I really gotta like put the shit to my ear to actually hear it though.
Just can't mess it
Hey,
up.
Shirley.
The pick, Jesse.
You're okay. Come here.
The expressway is wide open. That is exactly what you're looking for.
You can't trip too. One trip at a time. One trip at a time.
Able to make the stop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. They get to him.
Who
as
is
he
that
throws.
to, man?
Hit hard as he releases
Jeez.
that 1st down pass, and it
Who's that
never
to,
had a
Jay?
chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice change-up play on offense there on that 3rd down. Going with
You done got that boy fucked up, bro. He don't even want to play no more. He like, Coach, I'm a receiver. I shouldn't be running the ball.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Is that my nigga God again? I think this nigga got 3 interceptions.
An opportunity at the 31.
Nice
Jew.
play by the defense.
Okay,
Most
I'm about to have to
people
pick
say
you
offenses
up.
have the advantage, right? They know
Put
where
your
they're
sis
going.
down.
They have
Y'all
the
about to
footing
swap
underneath
out.
them. Defensive
I'm
guys,
gonna
you
go
still gotta
down.
guess. You might be a little bit more cautious.
Hold on,
Also,
I'm
the
gonna be a
defensive
quick
back does
second.
a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goal.
Oh, look out on the right.
Oh, wow. Baby made me do that, too.
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Zips.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Toledo was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Rockets performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. Now we'll get a chance. And he breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge shunt play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Duggan. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
2nd down coming up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Fires to the tight end.
It's a nice job by the tight end. They're just whipping his head around. They didn't need that many yards, so that's an easy completion. You get the first down.
The Zips are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Toss sweep to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score Akron 28, Fresno State 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Duggan. Working that left side now. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Fresno State, 14.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Take over. First and 10.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that pass is caught at the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wide receiver shows motion. On third down, going up top. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Back to throw, it's Duggan. Scrambling away. He'll throw one to his right. Wide open, he makes the catch. Off he goes. Touchdown, Zips. And the beatdown has ensued. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And Reese, you can call him whatever you want to call him. You can call him a wide receiver. Nowadays, you can also call him a running back. These guys get the football so much. You hand him the football like this, and you can see why. When he's got jets like that to turn on the jets and just smoke people, those angles are just erased. You can see. That's why you get this guy the football as much as you can.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Woodside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Pulls it in. It's Jamison. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catches, plenty to give them a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Akron! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they They're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Makes the grab. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He wants to pass it on second down. Fires to the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
To the air, it's Duggan. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball in the air, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Looking to throw. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Inside the 10, and the ball slipped out. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Comes out throwing on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They'll bring him down as he bulks up.
I try to hit that bitch ass nigga. They ain't even looking for the ball.
Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.